Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stronghold Podcast. It is Friday night here in Singapore, and we are coming to you live with the One Championship fights. So Tiffany Teo should be next on the fight card. She's a friend of the podcast. She's been on the podcast. If you want to check her out, go and watch my podcast with Tiffany Teo. They just finished the first fight on the main card, which was Edward Foleong and who? Caruso. That fight just finished. So now there are four title fights in a row coming up. I'm here with my wife, Charmaine. Say hi, Charmaine.
Hello.
And Jake, the producer. Say hi, Jake.
Evening all. How y'all doing?
All right. So we should have a fun podcast today. So this is the first fight card back in Singapore since the COVID restrictions. So for anybody listening to this, we're talking about One Championship. I know that we probably have a few new listeners today that we haven't had before. Charmaine and I and Jake released that video of Khabib walking through and breaking down the finish for the Khabib versus the Gaethje fight. And man, that video did really, really well. We're almost at 100,000 views already, which is amazing because the most we ever had before that video was like a few hundred. So I just kind of put that video up, and basically I put it up for my students, right? I just put it up for my students to watch just because I thought they'd be cool, and it ended up going kind of viral. So if you're a first-time listener to the podcast, thank you guys so much for joining us. The podcast is available on Apple Podcasts. It's available on Spotify, Podbean, Pocket Casts, YouTube. You can find it in a lot of different places. So if you want to check out the audio version, you can download the podcast there as well. And so I figure about half of the people here are here for the MMA content, and half of the people are here because they're thirsty after my wife. So say hi to all your fans, Charmaine.
Hello.
Dude, Jake, how many comments did we get on the video? 600, 700? At least 400 of them were about Charmaine.
Yeah, we got about 600, 700 comments, most of which were complimentary towards your wife.
All of them were about Charmaine. Charmaine, you're...
No, some about Khabib. Most was about Khabib.
No,
some was about me.
Not
and
most.
then some was about the bald guy.
Yeah, a couple of them were about Baldy. A couple of them were about her. A lot of people thinking that I'm just some bald white dude in Singapore doing shady shit with a young Asian wife, which is pretty spot on. I'm going to be honest with you.
Sorry, where are those people wrong?
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty spot on. You nailed it. Everybody can see through me in the comments. So I thought I'd have Charmaine on today because it'd be fun. She was insanely popular on the podcast, which is how I know all the listeners to this are freaks, because I did the podcast with Charmaine like a month ago. Maybe we had 150 or 200 views. I've done several podcasts in between, and then in the time that we released the technique video, the podcast for her like tripled. It went from like 150 to like 1,000 or 1,200, and all of them are just thirsty for Charmaine in the comments, dude. That was the only one that spiked, was just her from the technique video.
I liked some of the comments were brilliant, though, about like this work on woman, not on Khabib.
Yeah, no, we'll do a section in the podcast in a little bit where we go through the comment section and pick the tastiest, most disturbing. How did you feel, Charmaine?
Doing it on your wife is easy, but on Khabib is different.
Yeah.
Like that didn't even make any sense because you were supposed to be Khabib, not Gaethje.
Yeah, a lot of the comments were really confusing. A lot of people seem to think that just because I was explaining what was happening, that like I could do it to Khabib, which is obviously ridiculous. I feel I shouldn't need to have to say this, but just for the record, guys, I don't believe that I can do this to Khabib. I'm just explaining to you kind of what's going on and what some potential options for attacks and defense are. I'm not trying to suggest that I could do that to him or to anyone else.
After last week, I don't believe any man can do that to Khabib.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can do. Who could? Maybe GSP could.
Younger GSP.
I mean, maybe he could make it interesting, right? Because so much of his game is wrestling and wrestling defense, and he's long with his jabs. I guess if Khabib's gonna do one more fight, which apparently, according to Dana White, Khabib has all of a sudden softened his stance, and he might consider coming back for a 30th fight. If that happens, I hope they do it against GSP. Just let him vacate the title, and then do one more super fight, 30-0 or 29-1, whatever the case is, and then fight from there.
It'd be cool as well, like do a super fight so they don't have to cut weight. Just let them go in at like 165, 170, whatever they want, and go in healthy, especially GSP. Like he needs.
Oh shit! Flip it over real quick, Jake, so they can see the screen. Just that part. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
She's walking out.
I'm pretty sure you can show a little bit of the walk-in. Oh shit! There she is. There she is. You guys watching in the back? Like 4 of my students are sitting in the back, quietly, just chilling out, watching this fight.
Yo, Tiffany looks focused.
Yeah, dude. She shaved her head. She thug rose that shit.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I think it suits her. I really like her with the bald head.
Yeah, she pulls it off. So for the listeners that don't know, One Championship is based out of Singapore. It's the biggest MMA event in Singapore. I'm sure a lot of the listeners know. Eddie Alvarez is here. Demetrius
DJ.
Johnson is
GSP.
here. Well, GSP's here for a seminar or whatever. But I mean, fighters for one. Vitor Belfort's here now. You have four great fights tonight, including Tiffany Teo, who's, like I said, a guest of the podcast. She's the highest ranked Singaporean MMA fighter in the world. She lost already to the woman that she's fighting tonight, Xiangxing Nan. And so it should be a tough fight. But God, I'm pulling for her so hard, dude. If she comes in, she's coming on the podcast with that motherfucking belt around her shoulder, man.
You don't have to wear it around her neck. You're like, just wear it around
Wear it
her
like
neck.
a necklace, dude. Whatever. You're the champ. You can do whatever the fuck you want. If she wins, man, that would be insane. She's got an uphill battle. I would definitely say that she's the underdog here. Because they have fought before and Tiffany already lost. But man, it's going to be sick if she wins. One Championship has some of the best Muay Thai fights in the world, no question. They bring a lot of the guys in from Thailand, guys you never heard of who are multiple-time Lumpini, Rajadamnern champions, which are the biggest stadiums in Thailand. Tons of these guys who nobody knows their name, who've had 400 fucking fights. And Giorgio Petrosian, the best kickboxer ever, is in one. You have Rodtang, who's probably the number one pound-for-pound Muay Thai fighter. He's in one. So many great kickboxers, Muay Thai fighters, and even MMA fighters.
Go
ahead.
I have a conspiracy theory because I thought, who's in town this weekend? GSP's in town.
Who else came?
One of the Gracies came, and there's another like.
Was it Henzo or something here? I don't know.
I forget now. There's and another grappler's in town. In fact, I look it up, and I'm like, are they going to start an amazing grapple league with those people in it?
I think they're just doing Evolve like seminars and things like that. It's hard to say. They always have beasts in for seminars, right? Evolve always gets like top quality people here for seminars.
Oh, she's walking out.
Yeah, she's coming out. So I mean, this is a big fight for Singaporeans. It's a big fight for local fighters. It's a big fight for people within Singapore, and this is the first show that they've done, live show, since they did the COVID restrictions. So they're allowing only 250 people, only like near family and friends and trainers and stuff can go to the fight. So it's the first big event back. In my opinion, this is the most stacked one card of all time. 4 title fights, and even the even the fights that were under the title fights were all like former world champions, really, really good fights. So if you're not hip to One Championship, you should get on that because there's some seriously high quality fighters here, and this is probably one of the best cards of all time. And I'm pumped for Tiffany Teo. Come on, girl, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Shit. Shaved her head. She's ready for war, man.
He's going to be a tough one for her line. Panda can crack.
Yeah, she could crack. For me, the whole fight will depend on what range the fight takes place at. Because Panda's so good at boxing range. She's really, really good with her hands, with her distance control there. She's a good wrestler, really explosive, but she can crack in the boxing range. For Tiffany to win, I feel like she's going to have to make this an MMA fight. She's going to have to use her length. She's going to have to be very careful when she closes the distance. She's going to have to be able to try to clinch, drag her down, get her up. She's going to have to shoot just to make it interesting. And one of the things that will be a huge X factor in this fight is how much preparation did they get? How much time did they get to train? Because, I mean, just so the listeners know, I don't know what the state of the COVID restrictions are in the countries where you come from, but we are still not even allowed to roll in Singapore. We're not allowed to spar, gi, no gi, not allowed to do anything. We're only allowed to hit pads and do transient strikes like kicks and punches and things that touch you and graze off, but no sustained contact. So Xiangxing Nan trains out of Evolve here in Singapore. So her and Tiffany will have been subject to the same restrictions, presumably.
Please don't start shit.
No one really knows how they're training, what methods they're doing. It's all kind of up in the air. So their timing is going to be weird because they haven't been doing hard sparring. At least they're not supposed to. The cardio is going to be different because you just don't have the normal training methods available right now, especially in Singapore. And for the fighters that traveled, it's going to be even stricter. So for some of the other fighters on the card, it's going to be even more difficult. Some are coming from America. Unlaw is coming from America. De Ritter's coming from Netherlands, right?
Netherlands.
Some guys from, I think one of his coaches, he's from Moldova, I want to say.
Moldova.
And his coach flew in from Russia and actually popped for COVID. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
saw
he's got
that.
a coach in his corner.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I mean, when they come here, they have to do quarantine, right? They have to quarantine when they're here. Who knows what the training is going to look like? And to be honest, I suspect this is okay. Here's Zhang Xingnan. If you want to flip over
Walking
for a
out,
quick sec, Jake. Yeah.
Don't ban us.
So fucking beast, man. She's good. She's really, really good. She's probably, in my opinion, the best female fighter outside of the UFC. Well, the best lighter weight fighter, because Chris Cyborg's out of the UFC and all that kind of stuff.
Angela Lee?
I mean, she beat her the first time, then Angela Lee beat her the second time.
But with the illegal.
Go on, you can say
Hey,
it.
hey,
Okay. I don't know.
hey! Papa Chaudhry's listening to this podcast. You can't
Yeah,
say
I
that when the
doubt
boogeyman
so.
Chaudhry could listen. Charmaine.
I have a vaguely fight-related question. So you're on Ron's no drinking challenge.
Yeah.
Tiffany wins. Just saying.
I can't cheat because Ron will know. He'll sniff me out, man. He'll sniff me out. I know. I wish though. See, this is it's times like this that not drinking is hard. Like normally, it's fine, but like Friday night, watching some fights, doing a podcast. Friend of the podcast is fighting for a title. I should be allowed to have a beer.
Someone might have brought some drinks.
Damn you, Jake, you son of a bitch.
What?
Trying to tempt me. Trying to tempt me like a,
Did you really?
a fucking siren.
Yeah, me and you are fine, Charmaine. Do you want one? I got Singaporean beer.
I'll drink one.
Okay.
You guys are pure evil.
Yeah.
Ron, do you see what they're doing to me? Do you see what they're doing? So, my idiot friend Ron decided he's going to be sober for a year. Asshole. And in honor of him being sober for a year, I'm taking the last month, like the Sober October month, I'm taking the last month off out of solidarity. And it had never been difficult until right now when Jake and Charmaine are drinking in front of me. Rude, man.
Session ale.
Rude.
All day session ale, 3.3%.
Well, kudos to you guys for being able to drink.
It looks good.
I didn't even bring the strong stuff as well. I brought that nice session
It's
ale,
just
Luke.
the
Gonna be
mild stuff.
crisp, refreshing.
Helps you sleep.
Okay, so we have the main fight. So, we can't, I don't think we can show the actual fight live. The move would be, thank you, like a fight companion or something to watch it either at the same time as us, or you can watch it after or before or whatever you prefer. But we'll tell you when the fight's going to start, and then we're going to watch it. We'll break it down. We'll talk. We'll hopefully cheer when Tiffany wins this fight. So, Charmaine, if you want to see a better view, it's going to be here.
You muted that though.
Once my slow-ass internet decides to go.
No, mute it all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They're in the cage. Dude, they got to be so nervous.
She looks like she's confident though.
Well, she's a beast, man. If you look at her strength and conditioning, 9-1, so Tiffany's record is 9-1. And the only loss that she had was to her current opponent, Zhang Xingnan. So.
Singapore top team. There's such a thing?
Oh, is that going to be Major's new thing now?
I guess.
So hopefully next week Major comes on the podcast. He's got a baby due. Is he in the back there? Can you see? Oh, there he is.
Oh,
There he is.
there he is? Where?
Right there in the
That's
top.
Major?
Yeah. The most redneck black person you'll ever meet in your life. I love that dude. Okay, here we go. Throw that picture on real quick, Jake. 17-2. Boom. The panda, Zhang Xingnan. If you guys don't know her, you got to check her out. She's got amazing striking. Both of her fights with Angela Lee were incredible. Definitely one of the best female prospects not in the UFC. She's got power. Another really, really good Chinese MMA fighter. The Chinese women are not playing games, man.
Zhang Weili.
They are good. They are good. I think she's right up there, man, in
So-
her league too.
So the winner will fight Angela? I mean, Angela's pregnant, right? So.
Yeah, and Angela's the champion right now. So
So how?
I guess, they got to wait on her unless they strip her and then give her another immediate fight.
I think Angela Lee's put forward that they'll do a tournament to see who gets to face her when she's back.
Yeah, come on, Tiffany, let's go. But that would be sick. If Tiffany won and fought Angela Lee, it would be like a real Singaporean versus a fake Singaporean. Dude, you could sell that shit. The worst part is we made a joke about it. Tiffany would probably be like the not get as loud cheering as Angela in the audience. Because they
Tiffany
claim
said she'll
she's
bring
a
a Hawaiian
Singaporean.
flag.
Yeah, just to flip it up. Just flip it on set. Okay, here we go, guys. The fight is starting.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, you can watch this for free on YouTube. One Championship fights are free on YouTube, so you just type it into your YouTube feed, One Championship, most recent videos, and you can watch this. What's the number, Jake? Do you know? This is One Championship?
If you
Inside the Matrix.
Into the Matrix?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Inside the Matrix.
Can we be honest about the name of this event, though?
Inside the Matrix.
Inside the Matrix? What are we doing here? That's a weird-ass name.
So timing's just come up on the screen, so we are at 4:30, 4:29, 4:27 if you want to watch along with us retrospectively.
Actually, mine's a little few seconds ahead, but it doesn't make a difference. It's all the same.
Just don't
Okay, so right now they're
they're
circling on the outside. They're just moving. I feel like this could be a banger of a fight too. Like this could just be a good fight. Did Major take Singapore top team? You son of a bitch. Did you really name your gym Singapore top team?
it's a good name.
It's just, come on. There's so many top teams. Okay, so far, Tiffany looks a little bit more inclined to kick. She looks like she's going to be throwing the leg kick the whole time.
Ooh.
Panda's trying to time it and come in with her hands.
He's
So far, just a striking affair. But this is 5 rounds.
kick.
I mean, there's 4 title fights, and they're all 5 rounds. So we need to see how long the batteries for the cameras are going to last here. This could be a short night or a long night. If Tiffany wins, she'll be the first ever world champion from Singapore in fighting.
Angela Lee would strongly disagree with that
She's
statement.
not Singaporean, bro. She was born in like Canada or US or something.
Her dad is Singaporean.
I think it was her
Did
mom.
her brother surf?
No.
Never?
And that's why you
Then
can't
no,
be a real
he's not
Singaporean.
Singaporean. He
Yeah.
didn't put in his 2 years.
If you don't serve NS. Okay, so the fight is so far pretty even. I like Tiffany's right hand. Her right hand has got really good positioning. She's always jabbing, but she's keeping that right hand high. I can't remember what Zhang Jingnan finished her with in the first fight. I feel like it was like an overhand stumbled her or something like that. Tiffany looks big though.
Yeah, she looks strong.
She's jacked, dude.
You see the picture of her and her the day before the fight yesterday?
Yeah, she's
She looked
fucking
ripped.
jacked. Go to
So
Tiffany's.
ripped.
Go to Tiffany's Instagram, Jake. See if you can pull that picture up of her.
We'll have to do it in between.
Yeah, sure. I mean, she's like, her shoulders are bigger than my arm.
Yeah, she's fucking ripped.
So I mean, I don't have any question that she's in good shape, but she needs to sustain it. She needs to be smart. She needs to mix it up. So far, it's been pure striking. I'd like to see her stick with her kicks, and then start to clinch a little bit more, just to mix that in there.
Would you say Tiffany's got the edge on the ground?
I don't know. I would say they're probably pretty close. Tiffany's a purple belt. She got her purple belt after she won her last fight by Major. I would probably guess that Panda's probably around the same level on the ground. But Panda's quite hard to take down. Her wrestling defense is good, and it remains to be seen how good Tiffany's wrestling is going to be against top level people.
Tiffany's a good purple belt. She just got a purple belt and then she got gold in the competition, like immediately.
Yeah, she's a good.
And that was
purple
right
belt.
after she fought in 1FC.
Now, I would definitely say that she's better than. I mean, listen, like, I like to call, and I've heard other people say this. There's like slap hands, fist bump, jiu-jitsu, and then there's MMA jiu-jitsu, right? Like slap hands, fist bump, let each other work. Jiu-jitsu is very different than like getting punched, getting kicked. That classic sort of self-defense jiu-jitsu. When it comes to that kind of jiu-jitsu, I'd say Tiffany's definitely better. But so far, it's a pretty even fight, man. Ooh, she got tagged there a little bit. But this is a competitive fight.
Yeah, it's even so far.
She's got to bring that right hand back, though, when she throws it. She's dropping it a little bit, worried about that left hook.
She's stepping into range a little bit as well, which concerns you when because Panda can punch.
Yeah. She's got good control of the distance. I don't know who will have won this round. It is razor close.
They're just testing each other
Yeah,
out.
totally. They got five rounds to work.
Nobody has tried to shoot for a takedown yet or anything.
Yeah. But that's kind of what I would like to see. I would like to see Tiffany do more of an MMA fight. Even if she doesn't...
This is only round 1.
She can even feint the takedown, right? She doesn't even need to do it. She can just do it and break. But
Like
just to
catch
give
a
her
kick
something to
or
think about.
something.
Okay.
It's gonna go.
There's the first round done. A lot of feeling each other out.
So who would you give the round 1 to?
Well, one doesn't score the fight round by round.
Oh.
So, for the listeners that don't know, one championship scores the round like Pride did. They reward, or they score rather for the entirety of the fight. So submission defenses, near finishes, all of those things score really highly. The fight tends to be worth more later on in the fight than it does earlier on. So it doesn't base anything off of the round. It's not like the UFC where they make it based on the round. So I would say that so far that's probably split. I mean, it's probably a draw, really, really close round. The later on rounds are going to add more value to the scorecard. So just need to kind of wait and see. So far, so good. Looked like an even fair, pretty back and forth.
Yeah, neither of them carrying damage on the face, anything like that. So fairly even round, I'd go for.
Yeah, there wasn't even much landed. Tiffany landed a few kicks. Panda landed a couple jabs and a couple kicks.
It's pretty even first round.
I think we're going to pick up the pace here.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, keep that left hand up. She found that cross right there.
Oh, body shot.
Yeah, she goes to the body. Man, she goes to the body so well. Panda goes to the body so well. Back and forth. Looks like the pace is picking up a little bit here. Gotta worry about that overhand.
Again, she's swinging with it.
Yeah, she's trying to come over the top with that overhand. Tiffany needs to keep discipline with that left hand.
Keep it up. Oh. Did she get a tag already? See, like, her eyebrows or something look like they're bleeding.
So far, so good. Trying to feint the kick. Well, so far, it already went longer than the first fight. I think the first fight ended in the second round. I'm not sure exactly what time. I can't really check.
Oh.
That overhand, though, is still there.
What should she do then if she keeps getting?
She needs to quit reaching with her left hand and then keep the hand tight to her chin. See how she extends the arm every time? Watch every time Panda comes in. She's extending her left arm away to kind of jab or frame. She needs to pull that straight back. Oh,
no,
shit! No!
God.
What happened? Kick the leg out?
No, maybe it's just a slip.
She's back.
So Jake, in between the round, I think you can maybe try to refresh.
Yeah,
I think you're a few seconds behind us here.
guys.
Oh, shin on shin, that hurt.
Yeah, definitely a few seconds behind you guys.
Oh, just done that high kick. Oh, Tiffany's eyes messed up. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why it's hit.
See, she's more aware of that left hand, though.
Yeah.
Come on, take down when she runs forward like that. When she crashes forward, that's the time to change the level and shoot.
God.
She needs to suck her in, pull her in, get her to walk forward like that, and then change the level and shoot. Okay, so.
Come on, Tiffany.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she's gonna go for the hip toss.
Yes!
Now get the underhook. Yes, here we go. Scar full. Come up to the side, top side. Yeah, girl, let's go. Let's go.
Punch her.
Tiffany with the takedown. She's weighing heavy on her. She got up, but hey, that's all you need, right?
And she got double
watch the double
underhook.
unders. Watch the double unders. That's it. Shrug. Arms up. Shrug down.
I think she's trying.
But you got to stay tight. Oh, okay, maybe she can toss her. Oh, she's going to Uchimata. Step in front.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Nice. Good. That's what we need. Tiffany just needs to mix it all up. Keep her guessing. Then the hands will open up. Then the striking will open up. There you go. Knees. She's so fucking strong in the clinch, dude. You can tell.
They probably drilled this a lot.
Oh, yeah. Major always has them working on the wall.
They do knee her in the body.
Good head positioning. That's it. Head right under the ear.
Oh,
No. Pop up.
No.
Ah. You gotta rock her first, get her to push, and then you can fall back.
Is she trying to go for like a
She's gonna throw the left leg over the head. She's gonna throw the left leg over the head, go Kimura. Hip escape back, throw the left leg over the head. Come on, scoot back. Throw the leg over.
Shouldn't she come up to her knees now?
She needs to scoot her butt underneath and then bring her back over the shoulder, or she needs to throw the left leg over her head. So two ways.
She's trying to finish the Kimura.
She can scoot her hips under and then bring the Kimura back across her body to make her do a front roll. Or she can push out and then throw the left leg over the head. But it looks like Zhang Jinnan's pinning the legs together. You see that? She's probably using her right arm to hug the legs.
Oh. Oh, God.
Come on. She's strong. Oh. Yeah, see how she's hugging the top leg and like a... Scoot in. Get your back flat, Tiffany. Flatten your back. No, the other way. She needs to flatten her back and try to bring... Oh, she might come up on top here, though.
I don't know if she should flatten her back. Oh.
That's how you sweep with the Kimura like that.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Just keep holding for 30 more seconds.
She's pretty active here, though. She's staying busy. She's attacking more than Panda is.
But you would give this round to Panda, right? I mean, Panda...
Oh, she's trying to sweep here. I mean, it's tough to say, because the grappling, except for the last few seconds...
Oh my God.
Shit. Clinch. Close the guard. Control the posture. There you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is the time ready?
Was this
They're
it?
still fighting. Okay.
Okay, so now
we're all massively out of sync somehow.
Here's what I'm seeing. Can you refresh, Jake?
Yeah, I have, but then I think you're now behind me, bizarrely.
Okay, whatever. So now here's the question, right? Here's where I get concerned. X Factor. Tiffany looked a little more tired by the end of that round. I'm going to be honest. At the end of that round, she looked a little tired.
Okay.
So it was a leg kick that took her out. See that?
She's probably fucking nervous, man. I mean, didn't you say that she...
Well, this is the thing, right?
First time?
They're all had to deal with the COVID restrictions. They're all so. What's the cardio going to be like? Because so far they're pretty evenly matched. I would say Tiffany got the better of the grappling, except for the last 30 seconds of that round. She threatened with the Kimura from the bottom. On top, she was ground and pound. She managed to get the takedown. She got controlled though. Panda was landing a little bit more on the feet. Close competitive fight.
Just hit refresh on yours, Luke, if you don't mind.
On mine?
Yeah, we're out of sync with one another, I think, so I can't.
But I think this one is totally live.
No,
This one is ahead of this one.
So I put mine on live now. Well, I'm confused.
Oh no, wait. You're right. Yours is a little ahead. Let me try mine again.
So I've got
Okay, here we go. Round two.
3.
Round 3. Sorry. And I was looking at camera 4, so I got really confused.
For everyone listening in, as you can tell, this is our first go at trying this.
Yeah, this is our first Fight Companion ripoff, everybody.
Fight friend.
Fight friend.
It's our first fight, friend.
Oh, keep those hands up. Oh, nice teep. But you know what? This is showing that Tiffany's right in there, right, with one of the best women in the world.
But it's showing her improvement as well, because like you said, this in her last fight, she'd already finished by now.
Yeah, exactly. So she seems like the preparation was better. For me, it's going to be all about the cardio. Panda's fought into those 5 rounds multiple times. Tiffany
She's
has
so
yet to do it.
fast and, like,
You can see
explosive.
how twitchy she is, right?
Yeah.
Tiffany's pawing these punches a little bit. Pandas are snappier. Tiffany's pawing a little bit here. Bring that jab right back to your chin, girl. There we go. Yes, nice level change. Good.
Oh, Panda gets the
Okay,
underhook
that's
up really
okay.
quickly.
Nice elbow on the break. That's all you need. You just need to get her thinking about it. Tiffany with the takedown attempt, trying to mix it up. She's got to keep doing that. Panda with the low calf kick. That's a good call at this point. 3rd round, time to start investing in the body. Okay, nice back and forth here. So this is at the weight, straw weight. This is the weight that Angela Lee's the champion at currently, right?
Yeah. Or is that? Is she or is Angela? I thought Angela Lee was atom weight.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, right. This is for the title. Angela Lee's atom weight. Oh, right, because Zhang Xinan went down to fight her for the title. Right. So this is for the championship. So I don't know. Maybe they'll bring her back to fight whoever wins this. Either way, it's good money, right? If Angela comes back and fights Panda, it's a rubber match. They both split it 1 time each. If Tiffany comes back, it's real Singapore versus fake Singapore.
Do you think that's how they'll sell it? I can't see that.
No, it'll be even worse than that. They'll sell it Singapore versus Singapore. It'll be even worse. So Tiffany won't even get the rub of being the actual hometown fan or hometown crowd.
I mean, you've met her, but from all I hear, Tiffany would be too nice to talk shit as well and be like, I'm the real Singaporean.
Yeah, no, she did a little bit, actually.
Oh, okay.
She said, we were making a joke on the podcast saying that she's going to wear the Hawaiian flag there just to flip the script. Okay, we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty here, halfway through the 3rd round.
So if you're
Nice.
Tiffany
Oh,
with the
it's
high
not here.
kick. Tiffany with the high kick.
And then Xiongting Nan is like,
Nice. The old bitch slap with the foot. Excellent. All right, there we go, girl. Oh, nice left hand by Panda. Good fight. Good fight. Throw that low kick again, Tiff. Throw that low kick.
fake the takedown and go for the hit kick.
Right there's the low kick. You gotta chop her when you make her miss. What happened? What are they doing?
Eye gouge? I don't know.
Oh,
Something
pause.
falling out?
Oh, the tape fall off the glove or something like that. So there's a break in the action right now.
Okay, tell me when your break in the action stops, because I'm still ahead of you, like some sort of time traveler.
I think it's just because the internet in the gym, the connection's kind of shitty.
You connected to
Oh,
your
she
phone?
face teeped her. You see that?
No.
Oh, mine's going. Sorry. Sorry, Jake. I'm back on here. Dude, Tiffany with the face teep. That was sick. Man, she's landed 2 high kicks. She may have found a read there with that high kick. Especially, now, one thing you can look at is look at Panda's posture, right? She's very head down, forward, boxing heavy on the front leg. Okay, so any push front kick to the face like that, or any high kick or knee up the middle against somebody who's got a low posture, chin down, who's a little bit shorter than you, that's the time to throw that front kick to the head, that switch knee to the head. Look at her, look how far she's leaning forward. So we are at 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the 3rd round.
That's a good thing to do when the person is a boxer stance. You should like face teep their chin.
If their head's forward like that, it's definitely something that opens up, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're keeping it down, so.
Yeah, but look, the head is forward. Like look at Panda's head, right? She's always kind of hunched. So that front kick right up the middle or switch knee up is a good attack against people that are really, really heavy on that lead leg and keep their head down. It's good with blocking punches, right? Because you can block your forehead, you can turn over, block the grip, or block the straight punches on your forearms. But real easy to slide that foot right up the middle, split the guard. That's what she caught her with a minute ago.
It's definitely.
Ooh, that calf kick. That one hurt. That one hurt. She's going to throw it again. Oh, Tiff threw it back. Tiff threw it back. Look at her left eye, though, man. Throw that calf kick.
Okay.
Ooh,
4th round.
I think I give Tiff that round. Tiff,
Next is the 4th round.
She got her with 2 head kicks in that round. I think she won the stand up. She got a few low kicks in there. Boom! Look at that.
That was like a slap, a bitch slap with the foot.
Yeah. And is this the face teep?
No,
Boom.
it's still the.
Man, if she'd been like an inch or 2 closer.
He's way more
Yeah, her
competitive
eye
than the
is, like,
first fight.
closing up.
Yeah. Oh, way more competitive. Yeah, her eyes getting a little closed.
So, you're a coach right now, Luke. You're in the corner. What are you telling her?
I'm telling her to mix it up. She needs to set that high kick up. She can't just throw it naked like that. She needs to definitely look to that low calf kick. Keep Panda's front leg dead, and that will limit her in the boxing range, limit her mobility. The low kicks will set up the high kick. Right now, Tiffany's throwing them naked. I'd like to see her use some feints or use your punches to actually set that high kick up and land that. I think she should keep going front attacks right down the middle.
Here we go.
And then keep mixing those takedowns in. One time around, shoot, even if you get it stuffed. But one time around, she should try to shoot just to mix it up. Maybe switch to a single or a high crotch just to give her a different look. Ooh,
nice,
spinning
nice.
back kick. So we're getting into the crunch time now. This is where they start to reward the rounds and the damage more in these later rounds. So I would say we're at a pretty close fight right now. I would say whoever wins these last 2 rounds is probably going to win the fight.
Yeah, I think it's. I call it even because of the way they do the scoring. So now, yeah, the next 2 rounds are absolutely vital. It's whoever pushes the pace now, you think is going to come out the winner?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a lot of cardio. It's going to be a lot of cardio. Tiffany needs to keep chopping that leg, dude.
But you just wonder about the cardio situation because of the weird.
Nice, there it was. There was the leg kick and the punch. Sorry, cut you off there, Jake.
Nice.
That's it. Keep throwing that kick. See, I would like to see Tiffany pull Panda in, take a couple steps back, try to get Panda marching forward, and then throw that high kick. Or the teep, or the 1-2, or whatever. So right there, pull her in, and then fire back. But the most thing I'm impressed with is Tiffany's striking defense is really on point this time. I mean, she got pieced up that first fight, caught and finished. Her striking defense looks way cleaner. She's got some takedowns. She's making this an MMA fight. She's kicking the leg. She's looking damn good.
How many fights did she actually fought last time?
3, if I'm not mistaken.
Michelle Nicolini, right? And then who else?
Yeah, she beat Michelle Nicolini. She beat one other person, and then she beat the Japanese girl.
Yeah,
the Japanese girl most recently. Here we go. Yes, good. Sticker. That's it. Mix this fight up. There you go. Change levels. Change levels. Just get her thinking about it. That's it. Keep your head right there. Nice head positioning. There you go. Change level. Change level.
Must feel awful too with the shaved head.
Yeah.
Like, rubbing against
Hell
your
yeah.
chin.
Get it, Tiff. Come on, girl. Now pick up the leg right there. No. Don't goon her to the ground like that again. You did use good technique. Oh! Nice. Oh. Okay. All right, we're looking good. Come on, girl. She can win this shit. Let's go.
We really should have gone to this.
Yeah, I know, right? I tried to get Uncle Ron and Steven to go. They didn't want to. Lame.
Yeah, but the three of us are sat here watching it now, so clearly the three of us would have gone.
Yeah, but there are only 250 people. I assume you got to have some connections to get those tickets.
I don't know. I looked today and it said tickets for sale still, so I'm not sure that you
really?
did. Yeah?
No, we should have just gone there. Yeah, we should have just gone and done it earlier. Why didn't you tell me that? Okay. Honestly, I think Tiffany's... She's got the momentum right now.
I think, yeah. What, 120 left in this round, and I'd say she's been more aggressive in this round.
Yeah, she's not really landing much punches. She's not really landing clean much to the head. She is landing the body kicks. She landed just a second ago. She got the kicks in the last few rounds, the high kick and the teep. I think she needs to keep feinting, right there's the low kick. When she's coming forward, just slam that shit in there.
Minute to go.
Oh, that overhand looked like it landed. She's just winging that overhand. Keep that left hand up. Back to the face teep.
So, Panda keeps on going for that. If Tiffany knows it's coming in, what can she do about it?
She just needs to keep discipline with that left hand. Making sure she's fighting southpaw now. She's gonna shoot maybe. Oh, she switched it back to orthodox. Okay, so she's trying some different stuff. She changed her guard. Oh, nice, good kick. Nice, another kick. This might be a close one.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah, me too. I'm starting to get there. Ooh. Okay, last few seconds of the fourth round here. Okay. Woo.
Last round.
What do you guys think in the back there? Pretty close? Pretty close, right?
Close round.
And the weird thing is like you could probably think that Tiffany might have an advantage to get the hometown crowd advantage, right? The hometown advantage.
No, hometown crowd. We didn't go.
Yeah, but also fighting the Evolve person at an event in Singapore at the indoor stadium when you're repping Evolve Evolve is always the hometown crowd in Singapore. Even if they're fighting a Singaporean, like Evolve is always the hometown crowd.
I don't know. For Tiffany, maybe not. 50-50.
That's what Steven thought. Steven's like, oh, half it'd be 50-50.
Yeah. But so going into last round, still all to play for. Whoever takes this round, I'd say takes the fight.
Yeah, me too. I think that's fair. I hope there's no shady shit though. I hope if the fucking thing goes to decision.
They're gonna give it to Xiong Ting.
I don't know. I hope they don't. But I want it to be fair.
This isn't
I want the decision
boxing.
to be fair. All right, round 5. Let's go. Come on, bring it home. Bring it home.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Start slapping
Let's
yourself.
go.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Here we
So
go.
I mean, one scores very highly on
Round.
on the last round and on aggressiveness, right? Whoever, of course, is landing the most, but also who's pushing the pace here. So they both look like they got a second wind here.
It's dead even.
Come on.
Oh, there's a lot of spinning stuff.
One back fist there. Let's go. Use your feet. Don't stop, Tiffany. Don't stop moving your feet. Don't stop moving your feet. Come on. Stay in motion.
I keep on getting distracted by the ref because he keeps on looking like he's pointing and laughing.
Come on, let's go. Oh, nice push kick by Panda. She got the sweaty foot. All my Muay Thai people know what that's like, trying to teep somebody and then your foot goes back on the ground and you almost fall over immediately.
I do that whether my foot's sweaty or not.
Is the floor like, I don't know, tacky?
Yeah, it's a little bit tacky.
So, like if you shoot for takedowns, it kind of hurts, right?
Yeah, but conversely, it burns your skin off. So you get a little bit more stick,
But you don't slip and fall all the time.
but you don't slip as much, but the material will give you a really, really bad mat burn. Here we go, come on.
She got her.
Tiffany's walking her down, man. She's definitely pressuring. Quit stopping the fucking fight. What is it? What are you doing?
For?
Oh, glove. Tape's come loose, I think.
Oh my, can we just go? What are we doing?
You're letting her rest.
We're stopping the fight 1 minute into the 5th round because a fucking piece of tape. Can we just go?
Okay, we're
Cheap
going.
shot, go. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Tiffany. Don't do it. Don't do that. This is not Floyd Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz. Hey, keep those hands up. Keep those hands. Stay frosty here. Let's stay frosty. Circle. Cut her off. Don't walk her down. Cut her off. Circle.
Last round, Tiff. Last round.
Let's go. I mean, who would you even say is winning this round?
I think with a certain amount of hometown bias, I'd say Tiffany, but I do also recognise I'm biased towards her.
I mean, both of them defensively are pretty sound. Neither one's really landing too much clean.
I just
Tiffany's walking her down. She's definitely leading with the footwork. She's cutting her off. Panda's, I think, landing a little bit more of the punches. Tiffany's landing a little bit more of the kicks. But I feel like Panda's more active, but she's not landing much.
But
It's just that every punch from Panda is like really hard. So when it lands, it looks like it's super significant. Tiffany sometimes, she'll jab, and then suddenly a power punch.
They're also, like I said, Tiffany paws a little bit more. Panda's has a little bit more snap. Tiffany's a little bit more push and pawing.
Push. Oh yeah.
She needs to stick to those kicks. There you go. Nice slip clinch.
Gone.
Here we go. Get her down. Let's go. Yes, knees. Knees. Yes, keep it going. Knees. There you go. Let's go.
a clean takedown
Good,
as well.
good. Yes, a clean takedown. Let's
Get the
pummel.
underhook.
Pummel.
Get the underhook.
Yes, get the underhook. Pummel. Oh shit! Oh, yes! Hey, here we go.
2 minutes left.
All right, we got the takedown. Keep this position. Let's go. Ground and pound. Tiff, let's go. Posture up.
Fine.
Posture up and ground and pound. Man, I think it'll be real tough. She's got to sit up though. or
Swim
these
your arm in.
cucks might stand him up. All right, let's go.
No,
No. Circle her away from the fence. Circle her away. No.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
shit. I thought she was going to helicopter arm. Circle her away from the fence. Circle her away from the fence. Oh, nice knees. Back down. Drop back down. Take her down again. Pummel back down.
Oh.
Knees.
No.
Oh, nice little blow. Oh, come on. Let's go. Push the pace. Come on.
So Tiffany for this round so
So
far? Definitely.
So far. But she needs to stay.
1 minute. Stay
She
away.
needs to stay awake. She needs to stay on her edge. Stay frosty. Not let anything get out of control. Nice! Stand up with it. Nice, but that's just mix it in there, right? It's offense.
But even like Panda hanging onto her like that, that's got to suck some of Panda's powers out of her arms.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they both look pretty good in the last minute here. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Hell of a fight. Come on. Oh, she walked right into that punch though. You
Go
need
for
to be
another takedown.
Hey, come on. Bring those punches back to your chin. Let's go. Bring those punches back to your chin, Tiffany. Come on. 30 seconds left. Although I don't know if Panda's got enough snap to finish her at this point. But we
don't
need to.
think
Oh, did she land that high kick?
She did.
Did she land that high kick? Oh shit! Tiffany's head kick is on point, man. That's the third high kick she's hit her with, including the face teep. Oh, dude,
Come on,
she's
they have to give
vibing
it
right
to her.
now. Let's go, girl. Come on, come on. This is your fight. Let's go.
Yo,
How much time is
Panda's
left?
got a
Like 10
fucking
seconds.
chin on her.
How
10
much time is
seconds.
left? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo! Hey, come on. That should be the first Singaporean champion right there. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No Singapore screw job. Come on. Let's go.
Luke, what do you say? Tiffany?
Tiffany.
Charmaine?
Three rounds in a row. They don't score it like that, but Tiffany clearly won the 5th round, the most dominant.
last round was
Championship
definitely
rounds
Tiffany.
for no chill. Championship. 5th round Tiffany.
Who are calling it?
Yeah.
T.
Yeah, well, the most dominant round of the fight was the last round for Tiffany.
Yeah.
That was the one she won the most clearly. I want to see that head kick again.
Oh.
Woo, look at that.
But she caught with it.
Come on, girl.
as well.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is the most American I've ever seen you.
Oh, dude, when sports are on, yeah, my fucking Americanness comes out, dude.
You go from talking like this to like, oh,
Because I'm a
go.
fan. Plus, it's Tiffany, man. Come on. Okay, here we go.
Go on, go
Here we
on,
go.
go on.
Here we go. I can turn on volume.
Just not too loud.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Oh, shit!
T. New.
No! What?
How? How?
What is that bullshit?
Apa ini?
What?
Even she doesn't think she won. Even she doesn't think she won.
God damn it. Singapore screw job, they're being chanted from the back. How? Come on, man.
That
What
is-
the fuck?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, everybody thought she won.
God, what
fuck
a
is this?
fucking... Come on, man. How? I don't know. I'm obviously biased here, right?
Even recognizing the bias though.
It was close, but I feel like that was...
The first 3 rounds, I'm saying pretty much dead even. The last 2 rounds, 4th round, pretty even. Last round, Tiffany?
Tiffany, yeah.
It's just, here's the thing that makes it hard to do this, right? It's hard to judge these fights because they judge the fight in its entirety. And it's really hard to use that as a scoring criteria because, like, okay, in round 1, if you score it round by round, if I land 30 punches and you land 25 and they're relatively, then okay, the person with more punches lands. But if you have to score the whole fight, it makes it more difficult to, like, compartmentalize and decide, okay, well, this sections of the fight were won by this person, this sections of the fight were won by this person, and then you can kind of piece it out. But when you have to look at the fight in the entirety, it's kind of hard to isolate who dominated which sections of the fight and then how you can score it accordingly. I mean, you're right. I don't know if it's a screw job. The first 2 rounds were close. The 3rd round was close. Tiffany got the takedown, but then Zhang Xingnan got on top.
There's an
And
argument.
then the last 2 rounds, for sure, I feel like Tiffany won.
So you can make the argument that Panda got the first 3 rounds and Tiffany got the last 2, but that's not how they score it in one. So
Okay, see you guys. Well, Tiffany, you got the Stronghold people ready to throw down for you. So.
Yeah. Whole of Singapore.
God damn it, that's bullshit. I don't know, I need to watch it again. I don't know if it's bullshit or not. It was a competitive fight.
Pretty
It was
even for
close.
first like 3 rounds, like he said, and then the 4th round also kind of pretty even. Maybe the Xiong Jingnan, but then I think Tiffany last round. And if you're right, you said like they scored the last round the highest, then Tiffany should have
They
won.
definitely score the end of the fight with more higher priority. Yeah, my phone is just blowing up.
Everybody's
at the
like, fuck
moment.
this. Fight is
God
rigged.
damn, it's such a bummer, dude. Well, Tiffany, we're proud of you, man. That was a good fight. Everyone thought that I'm looking thinks that you should have won the fight.
The first commenter says, so they score on the colour of the rash guard then.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we can henceforth call this the Singapore screw job, even though it wasn't really. It was a close fight.
He's not a boxing level screw job or anything like that.
It wasn't even a screw job. It was a competitive fight, but I do feel like Tiffany should have won. I would have scored it for her. I'll watch it again, a little bit more detached than I am right now to try and see what I think. But, man, what it does tell you is that she's right there, though. Yeah. She's right there. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it was unanimous as well. I could see that being a split decision or something like that, but to be honest, I don't even know how they score. When they say they're scoring it by its entirety, I don't even know how they actually score it, like how they write it down, right? Like I've been an MMA judge and referee, and when you judge an MMA fight, at least if you use the unified rules, you score each round on 10 points or less, right? So it's easy to do it. I don't actually know, like, you get the paper at the end of the round. How do you, if you score the fight in its entirety, I don't exactly know what criteria they even use for the scoring here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
neither do I.
I don't know. I don't know how they do it. But, okay. Well, anyway, fuck. Come on, Tiffany. Should have won that shit. Corrupt judges, corrupt official. No, it's not that. But I would have scored it for you. So we'll see. We got another 4 title fights. What's the next one?
Is it Christian Lee next? Or is he?
Or,
no, he's
or Martin Nguyen. They were just showing Martin, so maybe it's him. So I think it might be time for a break. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Is that cool?
Yep. Easy,
all right, everybody.
easy.
We are going to go for a break, and then we'll be right back with the next championship fight. This is the Stronghold Podcast. Thank you for listening. We'll be right back. Hello, and we're back after a quick bathroom break. You know, it's just the Tiffany fight kind of deflated the room here. We were kind of like, we were in a high place, and then all of a sudden, it was like last week when I watched Khabib finish Gaethje so fast, it kind of just threw a wet blanket on my mood. And now we're here. This is the fight game sometimes, right? You get pumped up, and then all of a sudden you have your dreams smashed. I say that to myself.
The energy has just gone, oh,
yeah,
really?
The energy just shat. So I decided that I'm going to break my rules, and I'm going to drink this fucking Carlsberg.
0%.
Ron? Watch this, Ron.
It's 0%.
Charmaine. It's alcohol-free, but
technically it's got like 0.0 something 5% of alcohol in it or something like that. So
why did you tell me that? I just had it. I wouldn't have had it if I knew there was any. I mean,
no,
it was like
it's like trace amount.
Most
Don't worry
things
about it.
have some alcohol.
To be fair, it said alcohol-free when I tasted it. I didn't even know there was anything in it. I thought it was absolutely zero. So maybe I'm kind of cheating here, but it was an accident.
There was once a video of a guy and he tried getting drunk on him, and he figured you had to drink about 20, and not even drunk, 20 to fail a breathalyzer test. And he tried doing it, and he just could not do it. It was impossible.
Well, so the next fight, I don't know how many fights we're going to watch, guys. So we're filming this on Friday night. We wanted to watch it live and just see. This is the first time we've ever done a live show like this. I mean, it's not going to be live. We're going to release it the next morning probably. But we just thought it'd be fun to mix it up, change the format, get all of you guys who are not from Singapore into one championship, because I'm telling you, it is really, really awesome. They do pure Muay Thai with MMA gloves. They fight in the cage. They fight in the ring. They do kickboxing. They do Muay Thai. They do MMA. Great champions. It's just excellent, excellent fighting. So I thought it'd be cool to try to expose all you guys to that. In addition to this video, though, we have another, I told you earlier on the podcast, we have another technique video coming out where I break down the first section of the Khabib-Gaethje fight, where Khabib gets him down, almost finishes him with that arm bar in the first round, ties him up into that Khabib's, famous leg lace.
Triangle.
Where you triangle the legs from the top position. So we filmed that video earlier. Can you flip it real quick, Jake, to the YouTube so you can see? So, too late. So the next one is Martin Nguyen and Thanh Le, Vietnam versus, Vietnam kind of.
What do you mean by freestyle style? Like, what's freestyle?
I think freestyle just means kind of whatever,
Anything.
no specific discipline. So for the listeners who don't know, Martin Nguyen is the featherweight champion. That's this guy right here on the screen. He's fighting Thanh Le. Both are basically Vietnamese expats. They born in Vietnam, grew up in other places. Both are pretty good. Martin's got a really, really good overhand right. He's, in my opinion, Martin Nguyen is probably the best champion in one right now. He fought Christian Lee twice. He beat him twice. Pretty close fights. Martin's a little bit older than Christian. Christian's still young, has a long way to go, but he's the current champion at 155. They fought previously. Martin Nguyen used to be a 2-division champion. He used to be the champion at featherweight and at lightweight. Then he lost a fight at lightweight. Christian went up, won the lightweight title. He's still currently the featherweight champion, and this fight is for the featherweight title. They both train with really good camps. Martin trains with Ung La. I think they train at American Top Team with Henry Hooft. Is it American Top Team? Henry Hooft is American Top Team, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is. Can you Google Henry Hooft for me, Jake? Do you mind?
Kind of.
The situation. Oh my god.
The situation.
So, jeez.
But he's good. He's got a really, really good overhand, and he looks jacked right now, man. He's put on some mass. You can tell. Martin Nguyen looks really good. Physically, he looks really good. So, this should be an interesting fight. I definitely give Christian the big advantage here. Or sorry,
Nguyen.
Martin the big advantage here. Did you find Henry Hooft? Did you manage to? Yeah,
just trying to bring it up now.
He trains at Henry Hooft. I think it's ATT. I think he trains with Ung La. He trains there. Derek Brunson trains there.
The other guy's still bigger though.
Who, Tan?
Yeah, Tan's still bigger than Nguyen. Oh, like taller.
They're both pretty big though for the weight class. But okay, here we go. Good fight, featherweight fight. Watch Martin's overhand right. That's his money punch. He's got really, really good timing with it. He hits hard with it. He's also, I believe, a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Pretty good wherever the fight goes. Whereas Tan is more of a striker, a specialist striker. I would definitely give the jiu-jitsu and grappling advantage to Martin Nguyen. He was able to hang in there with Christian Lee during the grappling exchanges, and Christian's really, really good. Really good wrestler, really good jiu-jitsu. And then the next two fights are Christian Lee, the young prodigy, fake Singaporean. I give a compliment first, right? First. He is a young prodigy. And it's funny, right? So for you guys that don't know, Christian and his sister Angela Lee are both champions in one. And they're part of the Evolve Fight team. And there's a lot of oh shit. Did Tan just drop Martin? Tan just dropped him, right? Whew, got Martin's attention early. Put him on his butt, it looked like, with a jab. So anyway, the Lees were basically brought in here by Chaudhry and Evolve. They're all child prodigies. In fact, they even have a young sister who's 16, who just signed with one already. Angela and Christian are both black belts. Angela's like 22, Christian's like 20.
They're black already?
Yeah, they're both black belt already. So they're really, really young black belts. Their dad's a black belt, and he promoted them, and they've been training with them since they were kids. And then Chaudhry brought them over to Singapore, let them work at Evolve, signed them to one, and they've basically just taken over. And they get a little bit of shit here in Singapore in the local community because Evolve always markets them as Singaporean. And in reality, they only have, look at Martin trying to hit that overhand, man. In reality, they have one Singaporean parent. They grew up overseas in Canada and in Hawaii. And, a lot of basically for people that don't know the sort of gym politics of Singapore, it's kind of like there's Evolve and then there's everyone else, right? I mean, that's kind of how the culture here works. With no disrespect to Evolve, I trained there for 2 years. I love the staff. I have no issue with them. But they are so popular, right? I mean, they have like 3 gyms. They're massive. They got thousands of students. You go to the events and like everybody's wearing Evolve shirt. So basically, they're just so big and they're so successful that everybody else basically just becomes a hater.
They're like the biggest football team in the.
Yeah, it's like being a Manchester United fan. Oh, there's a fucking new thing, right? It's like, oh, are you a Manchester United fan? Ooh, mind blower. Like, and people will just hate them because so many people love them, right? And that's sort of the deal with Evolve. They're the super gym here in Singapore. They get all the attention. They have all the one fighters. They have all the students. They're super expensive, so they're kind of like ATAS upscale.
Their facilities are sick.
Their facilities are amazing. Their staff is amazing. Their coaches are really, really good, really top notch.
Classes from like 6 a.m. all the way till like almost midnight.
Oh, Martin just got cup checked there. So a little break in the action here. So, you know, a lot of the other gyms are kind of just super salty because they're super successful. And they're so successful that basically every gym here is in competition with Evolve, right? I mean, they're the top dog here. So, you know, the Lees get a lot of hate because they're not actually Singaporean, but Evolve markets them like they are.
Yeah.
Right? And I think a lot of people in particular get annoyed with Christian because he's a boy and he didn't do NS. And a lot of...
National service for people.
National service. It's compulsory for boys in Singapore. So the common thread between every young male Singaporean is national service. And of course, because he didn't grow up in Singapore, doesn't have a Singaporean passport, he doesn't have to do it. And for the Singaporean men, that's a deal breaker. You can't call yourself Singaporean if you didn't serve your military service. And so, you know, they get a little bit of shit locally here, but everybody ultimately respects them. And it's kind of just a fun thing to shit on them for not being Singaporean, right? I mean, it's just...
He's fairly common.
Their skills speak for themselves. You can't say anything in terms of their skills. So
he's common knowledge in the community as well that they are. I mean, I've never met them, but everything over here is they are super, super nice people as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I met them both back when I was at Evolve when they first got to Singapore. Of course, back then Christian was 17, I think. When he made his one debut, I think he was 17. Angelo was like 22 or not even 20, 19 or 20.
Yeah.
I think they're like 2 or 3 years apart. Back then, Angelo was a brown belt, and I think Christian was too. But, man, actually, Ton Lee's doing pretty good in this fight. It's pretty competitive. We're not paying attention to it because we're talking about the Lees, but...
They're not even fighting.
Well, Christian's next. Christian's next. You know what? I'm not going to lie. This zero alcohol beer kind of hits the spot.
It does.
It gives me the
for
taste.
The gap.
I used to shit talk people who drank no alcohol beers, but now I kind of get it. If you...
Maybe that's why I get you for the rest of the month.
No.
You just
God,
drink
no.
that. Pretend you're drunk.
Here's the question. Does it still have all the carbs of beer?
No.
Oh yeah, so it's all the getting fat of beer without the
With the fun part.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, really?
Here's all the calories. Here's all the fat. Minus all the fun. Good times, right? Let's have this. Let's drink non-alcoholic beer.
I think it's slightly less, but it's still, you know, if you sculled 4 of those a night for every day of the week, you wouldn't be doing well weight-wise.
Well, it's kind of nice socially, right? Because I can't drink the actual alcohol, but it's the routine of sitting here watching fights, having a beer. That's quite nice. Okay, so Ton caught him with that head kick. Yeah, competitive fight here.
Yeah, he looked pissed in that replay when he got caught with that kick.
Yeah, and you got to think whoever wins this fight could potentially move up and challenge Christian, or I don't know who the number... Jake, can you pull up the One Championship Featherweight rankings? They might call it lightweight. I'm not sure what they call it, because remember, One has the different hydration things. But One Championship finally created their own ranking system, and Ton is currently ranked 3. I'll be curious to see who the other top 5 are. Gary Tonan's, I think, in there at number 5. He should be getting a ranked opponent pretty soon. Okay, so we got the top 5 here. That's one below. Oh, that's the MMA card.
Do you know anything about Nguyen? Does he live in Australia or something?
Yeah, he lives in Australia, but he also trains in the U.S. So a couple more big fighters on the main card for those of you guys who don't know.
So I got the... Give me a sec.
Okay, sure. Whenever you get the rankings, let me know. So you have Martin now, and then Christian Lee's fighting next. They both fought previously. Martin Nguyen won both times. Currently, Christian is the champion at one weight class above. Martin used to be, then he lost, and then did he lose to Shinya Aoki? Because Aoki won the lightweight title, and then Christian beat him. I can't remember who Martin lost the lightweight title to.
Did he lose to Shinya?
Maybe, because Shinya was the champion. So that might make sense.
And then Shinya fought Christian, and then Shinya lost to Christian.
Shinya definitely lost to Christian, but and then anyway, moving on, and then in the main
Isn't
event,
there like
Christian beat the Russian
Aoki.
East European guy, didn't he? He beat Aoki, right?
He beat Aoki for the title. I know that
Was
for
that
sure.
for the belt?
And
Was
then
it?
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of Daggy.
Yes.
He fought Daggy in the tournament, right? So they did the lightweight tournament, and Christian Lee won that. Came in after Eddie Alvarez got hurt, I think, or Timothy Nastyukin got hurt. Timothy Nastyukin is the guy who knocked out Eddie Alvarez. 2 fights removed away from being the UFC champion, by the way. Timothy Nastyukin should be top 5 in the world right now. Eddie Alvarez lost to Conor. He came straight to 1. And then, did he come right after he lost to Conor?
Yeah, that was his last fight.
The next,
in the UFC.
that was his.
Was it?
Maybe he had one more. Poirier beat him, was it in the last, I don't know, 1 or 2 fights removed from the and then he came to 1 and lost to Timothy Nastyukhin. And then I think Timothy got injured.
But he didn't just lose, he got like sparked out cold. He got
first round finished. And then after that, Nastyukhin pulled out of the tournament, and Christian came in and won, and then fought Aoki for the title, won the title, and then now I believe this is his first defense. And in the main event, you have Angla Unsang, which he's a Myanmar Burmese fighter, and he's like Khabib in Myanmar. There's a statue of him in the capital of Myanmar. I mean, he's mega famous there because there's nobody from Myanmar, no famous athletes, right? Speaks perfect English. He's a 2-division world champion. He's the headlining fight. He's a really, really big deal in Asia, and he beat Brandon Vera recently, who's the current heavyweight champion. Brandon Vera went down and challenged him for the light heavyweight title, and then Angla beat him, knocked him out. So that's how good Angla is, and then he's fighting in the main event. So that's the outline of this card. For those of you guys that don't know,
but anyone who's not used to like one and not used to the Asian scene and stuff like that, like every single one of these fights could have headlined a card independently and sold out an arena in Asia.
And now there's 4 title fights on one. Oh yeah, I mean if they went to China and did Xiangxing Nan, or they went to, I mean in Singapore and Australia, these guys sell themselves. But Christian Lee in Singapore and in America would sell, and Angla anywhere in Asia will sell, especially if they did it in Myanmar. I mean they could fill a stadium if they did it there. Oh, do you have the rankings there, the featherweight rankings?
Yep. I can bring them up.
So can you pull those up for me to the big screen?
Yep.
Okay, so here's the featherweight ranking. So Martin Nguyen's top of the bill there. Matsushima Tonley's number 3. Okay, Yamada's number 4. Gary Tonen's number 5. Okay, so definitely think Gary Tonin can slide in there pretty soon. He's going to be a problem for a lot of people.
He's the best grappler.
Yeah,
by a country mile.
There's no fucking question. But it'd be interesting for him to fight Martin, because Martin is a good grappler. He's a really good grappler as well, deceptively so. Oh, there's a cup shot. Oh, that was brutal. That shot.
Yeah, he was like, ah.
This fight is pretty good, though. It's pretty competitive. I know I've been given a fucking history lesson in the background of this whole fight, but I want my new fans to check out one, because it's sick, and it's free. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, the fact that you can just go on YouTube live for the event, even get up tomorrow morning, stick it on, watch the cards, brilliant. And
you can go and check out some of the highlights. I mean, some of the highlights are ridiculous. In the MMA Glove Muay Thai, the highlights are ridiculous. There's so many insane knockouts, and people really don't know, like, the Asians.
He's trying to stretch out in the back because he kicked in the balls. He's just balls. Like trying to stretch it out.
He got hit hard though in the balls.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
But there's a very different style of MMA here in Asia, I feel, than it is like in North America, Canada, U.S., Brazil.
Zero shit talking.
Zero shit talking. They're not a fan. There's no like Conor McGregor's. There's no like John Jones's. There's no Nate Diaz's. Right? Everybody's just kind of like keeps their shit together. They're all about honor and respect and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's actually just the fighting style. The styles are so much different.
Going back to my conspiracy theory. So in town, GSP, Ben Askren, and Renzo Gracie. Are they going to push for a grappling league as well? Because that'd be amazing.
What, like in one?
Yeah.
They already did it. Remember, they had Gary Tonin roll against Aoki.
They had Renzo fought as well and won it.
But Renzo fought MMA. That was MMA. When Renzo fought and won, it was MMA.
That's even crazy because I thought he just did a straight grappling.
No,
match.
he fought one of those old dudes, right? Like one of those old Japanese guys from his era, but he fought in his 40s. Well, remember Renzo fought in the UFC, Matt Hughes, when they were late in their career. Remember that? They would have both been in their 40s. And Matt Hughes ended up winning. It was not a very good-looking fight. And after that, Renzo came to one. But, Chatri's got that connection with all the Renzo guys because they are technically a Renzo Gracie affiliate. They're at Evolve. And, they have the Danaher guys there. They have Robert Deagle's coming in. He's John Danaher brown belt. Gary Tonin teaches some stuff there, but they've got all the connections with
Alvin,
Gracie.
Who did Alvin have out for the leg lock workshop last year?
Robert Deagle.
Yeah. So me, like an idiot, read Alvin's Instagram story today and saw it was this time last year he advertised it. So I was like, brilliant! This is on again. I'm going to go to that. And then 2019.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Between Robert Deagle coming here and I rolled with him. Between him coming here and them making heel hooks legal in the IBJJF for brown belt and black belt, we are going to be doing a lot of heel hooks because Robert Deagle doesn't even do jiu-jitsu. He only does leg locks. I say that tongue-in-cheek because he does have other positions. He's got good back. He's got a really good rear naked choke. He's got all the Danaher shit, right? He's got really good guillotine. But if you watch him drill and you watch him train, not 80 to 85% of his transitions that he's drilling are all leg locks. So imagine all the guard passes you've done. Imagine all the arm bars you've done. Imagine the triangles, the rear naked choke, all the basic jiu-jitsu. Now, all the time you spent doing that, put that only in legs.
Yeah.
And then times it by like 1,000 because Robert drills all the time.
But even when I started...
It's like his knowledge of that area is so sophisticated that if like we don't prioritize heel hooking to an obscene amount, like they're eventually just going to murder everybody because that's all he's going to do. All he's going to do is heel hooks. So if we don't put a huge amount of focus there, like it's going to be tough to be prepared for that.
He's still going to work Evolve?
Once the quarantine's over.
I thought they let him go because of that.
Well, he had to leave, but he's still, I think, they basically got the work visa for him. They just need to actually open the borders back up again.
Let's get on it. Get a competitive advantage.
Oh! Martin with the overhand. There it is. He's finding the overhand. He just needs to follow it up with that left hook, though. The jab overhand, eventually, you start to get a tell. Quit circling toward it, Ton. Quit circling toward it. He's circling toward the power. You need to circle the other way, dude.
Oh.
I've got a comment.
Look, he keeps circling to his left. Circle. There you go. There you go. Circle. Sorry, Jake. What were you saying?
I've got the comments onto the side, and it's just a plethora of different symbols and
Emojis.
languages that I don't understand.
Oh, Martin's chasing him now. He's trying to finish him. Martin's putting the work in right now. He's cutting him off. Oh, there it is. He caught him with the overhand. Almost dropped him. Yuji Shimada almost got ran over.
Yeah, the ref.
Okay, dude. Martin is just hunting him down right now.
Come on, let's see a
He's
knockout.
slipping and throwing that overhand. It's coming.
See a
Oh,
knockout.
Ton's
Come on.
all out of sorts right now. We are at 3:45 of the third round for anybody listening. And Martin's putting him up against the cage, cutting him off, looking for big overhands. Ton's still trying to stick and move.
He looks like he's tired though in the win. Starting to get tired.
I think, ooh, nice roll. See that? See that
Yep.
rolled under that?
Oh,
All he wants is that overhand, though. Come on, Martin, set it up, dude. He's only looking for the right overhand. Let's see, count how many times he throws it. One. And next one's coming.
Just that one.
This game's not fun anymore. This game has gotten not fun. Okay, he's throwing a left hook. But Martin, the thing with Martin is his hands are always at his hips, right? It allows him to generate a lot of power and stuff takedowns, but defense. Oh, Martin got hit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nice.
Ton's coming back. Dude,
my God.
He's going down.
Both of them.
Oh shit, he's done. Ton with the big upset.
Oh my God.
Oh, he just kept.
Oh my God.
He got disrespectful. He just started throwing one punch over and over again, walking him down. He didn't respect the power that was coming back at him.
But when you said his arms were down by his side, you literally meant his arms were like that. It's like,
And they kept coming down to his side again. He would throw them, and then he retracts them down to his hip, right? Like, that can be a strategy. If you watch Conor when he fought Khabib, his hands are down low. That's a strategy. He's not doing that because of lack of technique. I think Martin got too confident. If he was walking straight toward him, only throwing looping punches, right? If you walk someone down directly over and over again and all you throw is looping punches, you're going to get countered. You don't respect the power coming back at you and start to try to set that up.
But I think that was it. That he had zero respect for his power.
Yeah.
And thought it doesn't matter, I can just walk forward.
And you cannot do that.
Damn. All right. Well, that was an upset. That was an upset for sure.
I wanted a knockout, but not from that guy.
Yeah, I like Martin a lot. Talked him up, and now now I look like a fool.
This is the glory of like doing this live. We get to look like fools immediately instead of waiting a day.
Yeah. Okay, well, Martin now. Okay, so maybe what, you want to finish up with the Christian Lee fight? See how quickly it goes? Christian's a burner. He finishes fights quick.
I mean, if we start the fight, then we have to finish it, right? So.
Well, at least the Christian Lee fight we'll watch, and if it takes forever, then we'll skip the Angla fight. So Jake, let's move to the funniest part that I've been waiting on for this podcast. Let's pull up the comments from the Khabib video. I like to get Charmaine's reaction to all the creeps harassing her in the comments. So I'll just go over again real quick for the listeners. I'm just like a hometown jiu-jitsu guy. I just run a small academy here with my wife. We're like a family gym, right? I mean, it's just me and Charmaine. We teach pretty much every class with the exception of one day a week we have off. And I just do the podcast for fun. I have local fighters and trainers come in here because I've been in the scene for Singapore for a lot of years. And I just did it for fun. And, no video that I ever put up had more than a couple hundred views. And then so all of a sudden I put that Khabib video up and it's got almost 100,000 right now. And I really appreciate it to all the listeners and all the people who liked the video, commented, subscribed to my channel. But you all are thirsty as fuck in the comments, man. This video got like 600 comments, 100,000 views, like thousands of upvotes and stuff like that. And 90%, so let's say 70% of the comments are just people salivating for my wife in the comments.
I think the first two comments sum up the entire thread. I'll throw them up on the screen now. So the first comment is, what have we got there? It's easy to do with your wife. Doing it with Khabib is impossible. And then the second comment is, people who think the ground game is boring should watch this. Great breakdown.
Well,
and that's basically a summary of how the comments go.
But 1,000 likes for the first comment is crazy. Like, nobody, do they even understand what you were trying to do in the video?
Well, I think a lot of people thought that I was trying to say, like, I'll do this to Khabib if I see him on the street. I'm like, what? No, trust me, I don't want that smoke. I don't want anything to do with Khabib. I was just trying to walk you guys through it. But keep going down, Jake, because some of them are fucking hilarious, man. Some of the ones, I'll pull up.
So this is someone who misunderstood the point of the thread. Great breakdown demo with your wife. Now send your location to Khabib.
No, keep going down. Just leave it on the screen. Let's just work our way down. Okay, people. Let's see if we can find some Charmaine ones, because those are the funniest ones. Can you read it for us?
There's a polite one about Charmaine there.
No,
We've no interest in that.
I want a polite one.
No, fuck that. Read the disgusting ones. No one
I like
cares
the guy
about
where
that.
he was like, "Oh, I like that your wife moved when you were explaining the move." You know.
Yeah, that was the polite one. We just skipped straight past.
Okay, so
That was the polite
let
one.
me read some of the more disgusting ones, because you guys are going to censor this shit too much and it's not fun. So the first one I see now on my thing is, who else thinks she's way too pretty for him? First of all, fuck you.
I didn't see
Fuck
that.
you.
Oh my god.
That's the most recent comment that I received 1 hour ago. Okay.
Oh wait, we've also got on the screen now. We've got. Is that lady okay?
Yeah.
That's my favorite comment.
Yeah, that's Charmaine's favorite one. Is your wife a Japanese? No, she's a Chinese, not a Japanese. She's actually a Singaporean.
There's one that said that they thought that you sponsored me from Thailand or Philippines, and that's why I married you. I was like, no, you got that wrong. You got that switched around. I got him here.
The question
I
is,
let him stay here in Singapore.
You don't let me stay. I lived here legally before I ever
It's
met you.
because of me.
Okay, next question. The question is, why do you have an Asian wife? And the answer is, apparently I have yellow fever. I don't know. I have nothing else. I got no other excuse other than that. Okay, so let's keep going this. What else do we got here? Hey, just congratulate Khabib, that's all. Don't hurt your wife. First of all, she was never harmed in the filming of any of these techniques.
Oh, every day.
Not much.
Every day he hurts me.
Isn't it weird? It's kind of my job to hurt you a little bit, but I have to
Every
hurt
day,
you the right amount.
Yeah.
If it's too much, it's weird.
Way
If it's
too
too little,
much.
you don't grow. So I've got to find the perfect amount to injure you so that you grow. Because I love you.
Okay.
All right, can we keep? Let's find some more.
Oh wait,
of these.
I got
else you
a
got?
fairly classic one.
Pull up some more. Get Charmaine to react to these. Why I look
So
for
we
some
have
too.
your wife, distracted, sad face.
Your wife distracted it. Oh,
Your wife distracted it. Yeah. Okay, so some people say couple goals. That's nice. Couple goals. I think we're that. I mean, guys, it's fun. I run a gym with my wife. She teaches the kids. I teach the adults. We train together all the time. We film the videos. It's a good time.
Got a good one.
What's that?
That how you make good use of wife. Thumbs up.
I like the shaky English because it lets you know where they're from based on the accent.
That's how you make good use of your wife.
Okay, there's a lot more in here. There's too many. The problem is there's like 700 plus over comments on this, so I can't find all of the juicy ones, but some of them were, you said your wife, right? Yes, I said my wife. Literally half the comments are just about Charmaine. Kama Sutra, that's one of the top comments. Here's one, black belt, eggplant, running emoji. I don't even know what that means. You are an idiot. Get a man next time and toss him around. I don't. And so many of these so many of these comments were like, get a man, get a man. You do that to your wife. You do. Guys, I am demonstrating a technique.
It's like, have some respect to this woman.
It doesn't matter.
For this woman.
It doesn't matter if it's a woman or she's not resisting. I'm demonstrating the move. I'm showing you the move. It's not about having a resisting partner. I'm just like, watch this, and then I show this thing. But so many of the comments were like, oh, get a man and do that. Let's see you do that to Khabib. Oh, then you got, someone called me baldy and told me I got it.
Having been the person behind the camera in this though, like, Charmaine was perfect because, you know, you're a very good purple belt at jiu-jitsu. So Luke was like, oh, do this, do this, do this. And you could then immediately do the technique without going, what do you mean?
Yeah,
I think before we filmed the video, I was just like, oh. What
she was getting mad before we were filming the video.
Yeah, that's why I seemed distracted.
She was sick of my shit.
Which is why it's so surprising that there was like 100,000 views for that video. Because we didn't even try at all.
Don't say we didn't try at all. You didn't try.
I didn't try.
All you did
I'm
was
sorry.
just get pissed
I wish I did better. I could have done better.
So we filmed the video. God, Charmaine, you say we don't even try at all.
No, I don't.
Make us look like shit,
no,
dude.
You tried. You tried.
We
really
took
hard.
like
Both
20,
of you tried
25
really hard.
minutes. We set the thing up. We filmed it. I made sure I tried to do my best to know all the positions and all the transitions, and then of course I tried to do my best to explain all of them. So. Yeah, I mean, we just filmed the whole thing in probably half an hour. So the fact that it turned out well, I think is a testament to the timing. We released it right when it was trending. And then, I think a lot of people just enjoyed the technique, which made me happy. I didn't want to do technique videos because so many people do them. So when I first started the podcast, I remember Sean, my business partner, telling me, like, dude, do technique videos. And I was like, nah, there's so many on the internet already that I thought it wouldn't be worth it. But breakdowns are interesting, and technique videos in that context I find more interesting than just like, hey, here's how you do an armbar or whatever.
It's good though, like the one we filmed today as well, which is a sort of like, this is what would have happened if that first round had gone on another 30 seconds. It is interesting to see where Khabib was going with that and what his actual plan was to finish that first round and finish the fight.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because he got to the exact same position twice, and you can sort of see the sequence that Khabib tends to go to by default, right? Which is always going to be getting the side, passing the guard, getting that leg weave, getting that leg lace triangle from the mount, ground and pound, taking the back and choking people, right? Or at least in the case of this fight, he seemed like the triangle, armbar, mounted position was like his goal because he got there twice in both rounds, and he probably would have finished it even in the first round. That's what's crazy. I mean, if you think about the last 3 fights with Khabib, what is it? A 4th round finish, a 3rd round finish, and then a 2nd round finish.
But a finish against the 3 best fighters in the world who aren't called Khabib at that weight.
And it's interesting that Conor lasted the longest, right? Because he's probably got the weakest grappling of the 3 of them. But Conor's
striking was better than Khabib's.
Well, yes and no. It was good in the 3rd round, but he also got dropped by Khabib, remember? Khabib dropped him with an overhand. But what was different, I thought, was Conor's ground game was focused on defense, submission defense. Like when Khabib took him down, he's like controlling the posture. He's not letting him sit up. He's not trying to turn his back and stand up every time. He's like, I'm just going to control him here. I'm going to ride the storm, get to the next round, and we start back up. Whereas Gaethje's like, I'm going to pop up every time. Poirier's like, I'm going to pop up every time. Poirier's like, I'm going to fall back on this guillotine. Yeah, but then if you miss it, Khabib's on top of you. And when Khabib's on top of you, you got to be very fucking careful about dropping on a guillotine with Khabib, because how you end that position is exactly what happened. You end up getting finished, right?
Okay, I think Christian's walking out now.
Can you flip over to just a bit of the walk-in so fans can see his mug?
How old is he now?
21 or 22 or something like that. I think he made his one debut when he was 17, which I don't even think is legal in America. Can you fight as a pro fighter at 17? Like in the UFC? I'm pretty sure that's
I think
illegal.
you can fight after you turn 16, right?
I mean, you can have a fight. I don't think you can fight in the UFC. I don't think you can fight in the biggest
Whose
league.
daughter just fought at 16 in the US?
Frank Mir's daughter fought, but I don't think she's 16. I thought she was...
She's 16, isn't she?
I can't remember.
One have got the bizarre situation where they could actually have a super fight between two 16-year-old girls, because Supergirl's 16 and Victoria Lee's 16.
Yeah.
Make that fight.
MMA fight?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's got to be MMA fight or it would be boring, because either one would dominate in the other discipline, right? If fucking...
Supergirl would murder her on the feet.
What's the younger sister's name?
Victoria?
Victoria. If Victoria fought her in Muay Thai, she get wrecked. But then again, Victoria is a Hawaii state champion in wrestling and a purple belt in jiu-jitsu at 16. So if it got to the ground, she'd probably smoke her. But that'd be fun.
What we're saying is make a
super
fight
at 16 years old. Oh my god. Can you imagine that? What were you doing at 16, man?
Not a super fight.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things, speaking of Christian Lee, that a lot of people shit. That was the one thing that one said. I think it was Michael Chiavello, when Christian Lee had one of his fights and he won one of his fights, and at that point I think he was 19, or maybe it was right when he won his championship. Michael Chiavello was like, whatever, 19 years old, Christian Lee becomes the youngest world champion. He's like, what were you doing when you were 19 years old? And then everybody was like, I was in NS. I was doing my national service when I was his age. So it was like one of those things that backfired hardcore.
When did Angela win her first title against Yamaguchi? When was that? What year?
That would have been like 2016, 17 maybe?
That was so long ago.
3 or 4 years ago, if I had to guess.
Because that was the first time I saw Christian Lee fight on that card. And
yeah, he fought on the undercard, right?
But you could see then that he was a real prospect and something special.
Yeah.
Like the way he just moved. He was crazy.
1998, dude. That's when he was born, 1998.
So he'll be 22.
Yeah, 22 maybe now. What they'll say here in a second. But the Lees do have a nasty habit of suplexing people on their heads, which is banned in one. So we'll see if it happens here.
Why do you hate them so much?
I don't hate them at all. That's an objective fact. He's literally been disqualified and had a fight overturned because he slammed someone.
Okay.
And then he's had fights where he did it and didn't get it overturned. And
so they just do that. And
Angela, the same thing. I mean, it makes sense, right? Of course they train suplexes. Suplexes are legit, but one just bans them. I think they should be legal. No kicks to the head of the ground, no spiking, throws on head, neck, or spine. I mean, it's right there.
Literally says it in the rules.
Yeah. And then maybe you can pull it up, Jake. Can you pull up my video of the one with Alvin I did where it shows the still of Angela Lee slamming Shang Jingnan on her head? If you go through the Stronghold, my channel, it's the clip. And you can pull it up and then you can ask the people watching the video or listening at home if they think it was a suplex. Because, and there should just be, it's way back further. It's like, you have to go back toward the beginning. But so Christian's 22. Look at that, from Singapore. It says from Singapore. Oh, come on, Juan. What are you doing, man? From Singapore? That's some shady shit. It was the one I did with Alvin on. Should be getting close. It was a clip, by the way, not the full-length podcast.
Where's this guy from?
I don't know, but he's got some low pecs. He's borderline man tits right there. No disrespect. No disrespect, Yuri. But 14-0.
Just trying to find the image.
There should be a still. It should be the thumbnail.
It's the thumbnail, but then if I bring the video up, it's not the thumbnail.
If you refresh it, it won't show the thumbnail?
No.
Oh, whatever. Okay, here we go. If this is a quick finish, we might watch the last one, or if this is a drawn-out fight, we're going to have to finish here, because Charmaine and I have to teach kids in the morning.
My kids?
Your kids, specifically. Okay, so Christian's 13-3. His opponent is 14-0.
That record
He's
is
currently
like
doing
record,
something
right?
off a Cobra Kai.
Huh?
He's currently doing the moves off Cobra Kai.
Man, I'm so mad. I just bought a Cobra Kai shirt, and I'd never seen anybody in Singapore wear one. And then Fuck a Fuzz put one on his on his Instagram. I'm like, you fucking asshole. I never saw anybody wear it. One day after I order one, I see him wearing it on Instagram. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Today was the day the shipment came in.
Not yet. He probably just got it too, because he was sharing it. So
You should,
fucking beat him by a week.
get the other one, the Miyagi-Do.
Nah, Cobra Kai's way cooler.
Why?
Fuck Miyagi-Do.
No one wants to be Miyagi-Do.
Yeah. Katas are bullshit. That's all they do is katas. Katas are bullshit. I want to be badass and call people a pussy like Cobra Kai. I don't want to be Miyagi-Do. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready to start the first round. So if you guys are watching on YouTube with us, check this out. Round 1. And bing, bing, bing. Let's go.
Oh, he
Yeah.
charged it.
Oh, he got dropped immediately! Oh, but then he fucking fell.
Oh.
Oh!
Hit him.
Oh, here comes the hip
Yes!
toss. Come on, to the
Yes,
ground.
come on.
Oh, shit!
Upset.
Hey,
Underdog
what
wins.
is with these champions not respecting the process?
Dude, he came in
He just
head first,
came
man.
in storm, but Christian does that.
Oh, he's got a deep half.
Christian, yeah, but
He's got a deep half gun in MMA.
yeah, he needs to, but he got the head kick. Yeah, okay, he
good
grabbed the
out.
head. That's how you kill it. Also, you can punch.
He's just trying to...
He's got the lockdown on the far leg. Yuri's just gonna squeeze.
Squeeze shit out of his
You gotta be
head.
careful going to that, dude. Especially in one, you can knee the head right there.
Can you?
Yeah, you can knee grounded opponent. So going to the deep half when you can knee the head right there is a pretty dangerous move.
Oh, is he
he's
gonna
going
sweep
with the
him?
butterfly sweep. This is the thing about Lopicius. I don't know what his ground game is like. He's undefeated, but he's from. Is he from Holland?
Moldova.
Moldova.
Moldova. Imagine if you could like hit butt in that situation.
Old school UFC, you could.
Your opponent would be fucked.
Mark Coleman used to do that. He used to grab people, boom, headbutt him in the face. I don't like the strategy by Christian. He's trying to lock down and sweep. It's too BJJ. I think he should just try to stand up.
Do you think he's trying to clear his head though? Because he's just been...
Oh, you got up on
hammered
his
to the
knees.
face.
Shit.
Back to the feet. I mean, I would say Christian's probably the better grappler. But here comes the takedown.
Oh, no.
Here we go. He's really strong, really explosive, especially early. The way Martin was able to beat him was Christian comes out like a bat out of hell right in the first round. I think they said in the pre-fight that he has a 92% finish rate. So he comes hard, especially in the first round. You really, with him, you got to weather the storm. And then you got to start to try to stay technical throughout the whole
you
fight.
got the-
Oh, he's going for the heel hook!
Oh my God.
Oh, shh!
Oh, no.
this is the
He
problem.
answered turn
This is the
around.
problem,
It changed
guys.
very quickly.
There's an important lesson here.
That's gone really wrong really
There's an
fast.
important lesson here.
Oh, is he out? He's out.
Is he out? They stopped
Yeah.
it. They
Stopped
stopped
it.
it. Oh, damn.
Oh, the
There's
the
a-
sequence of events was very
There's
sporadic.
an important lesson here, ladies and gentlemen. When you do a leg lock in MMA, you have to use 2 of your hands to go to the leg, which means your face is open for punches.
Christian Lee's legit. Like,
Yeah.
he's a brilliant fighter.
Yeah.
All right.
Now the question is, do we stay for the Unglaw fight or do we finish here?
I don't have to teach 20 screaming kids in the morning, so I don't think I get a say.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably finish up the podcast here. You should definitely stay and watch Unglaw's podcast. If there's a sick finish in the Unglaw fight, we'll break that down in the next breakdown. Otherwise, we could break down this finish. This would be cool, right?
You can definitely show why heel hooking in MMA can be a terrible idea.
Yes. Okay, so in the comments, guys, let me know if you want to see me break down the finish of this Christian Lee fight. Interesting, right? Because he dropped Christian in the first 5 seconds of the fight, got on top, but then went for a leg lock, and in the process of rolling for the leg lock, he went 2-on-1 to the leg, and then Christian started unloading hammer fists. And I didn't even realize, but just knocked him out cold while he was laying there.
Was he out?
Yeah, he was done.
Yeah.
He was done. So, great fight by Christian Lee. So, even though we make jokes and talk shit about the Lees on the podcast, I would say that Christian Lee is probably, along with Aaron Pico, the 2 biggest prospects in MMA in the world.
But Lee's got so many more fights professionally than Pico as well to put him. I'd say he's the best youngster.
But Pico, I think, has higher level training in, like, with his camps and stuff. I mean, he got to spar with fucking Miguel Cotto in boxing when he was a teenager.
Yeah, see, even
Right?
Sid says we need a breakdown on Christian's armbar escape against Shinya.
Oh, his armbar escape against Shinya?
Sid was like, we
That's a
need
while ago.
one breakdown on Christian Lee's armbar escape against Shinya. So they do want you to break down one FC fight.
I mean, that's an old fight, but yeah, we can do that. We can do that. All right, everybody. Well, I think we'll wrap up the podcast here. Please leave your comments for my wife in the comment section. The creepiest comment will get a reward. So,
Yes, any comment.
she likes them, by the
welcome.
way.
Yeah, love it.
She's a little weird.
Love it.
To be honest with you right now, she's kind of a freak. So
Somebody said like, how, I like your wife. How much?
yeah,
Something like that, dude. I was like,
that
okay.
was one of the comments.
Misogynistic asshole.
The other one I thought.
Like that.
The other one I thought was funny was someone goes, "Hey man, is your wife single?" That comment made me laugh pretty good. There was one other comment that I saw just a second ago when I pulled it up. Your wife looks about 12. She's not. She's not.
And then there was one more. It's like, your wife looks like. I thought your wife was a boy.
She's not 12. She is quite a bit younger than me, so I am hitting the stereotype a little bit on the head. And next one is, do you feed your wife? She looks too skinny.
Yeah,
And the
I
answer
always
is,
want to eat.
She eats more than me.
And he doesn't want me to eat because he says I'm gonna be fat.
You're too harsh on your wife. I mean, there's just non-stop comments about Charmaine.
Yes,
So,
please keep commenting.
yes.
Tell it.
Creepiest comment gets a prize. All right, guys. So, thank you so much for listening. Everybody who's a new listener, thank you so much for subscribing, for sharing, for commenting, all that stuff. It means a lot to me. You know, I'm just a small hillbilly West Virginia kid living in Singapore, trying to run a martial arts academy and do a podcast and stuff. So it means a lot. Finally, after a year of grinding, had a successful video. So thank you for listening. Charmaine, thank you. Jake, the producer, thank you as always.
Yes, thank
it's
you.
a pleasure, my man. Please, everybody, like and subscribe and comment. Also, check out the audio version of this podcast. If you're traveling and you're not around your computer, you can find me on Apple. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Pocket Casts or Podbean, and, of course, on YouTube. So this is the Stronghold Podcast. What is this, number 36? 37? 37? Episode 37, breaking down one championship. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good night.
Good night.